Sorry can fix anything but not everything. There are men and women richer and more attractive than your partner. If you know what you want, you won't be moved. Marriage is a prison. Look for someone you can stay with in the prison. If not, you will commit prison break. On a Friday morning, Morrow found true love on the streets of Facebook. Her name was Katrina. They dated for 3 months and got married. At first, their marriage seemed perfect, but it quickly turned sour. Katrina was influenced by her friend Wealth's luxurious lifestyle and began to despise Morrow's hard work. She became the root of the troubles in their marriage. Katrina made 2 friends in the neighborhood, Yemi and Wealth. They were both married. Yemi was married to Mr. Deo, a businessman. Their marriage was blessed with 4 children, but it wasn't going well. After childbirth, Yemi's body changed. She became chubby and tried to lose weight, but it wasn't working. Her husband began to body shame her. He would say, "When I married you, you were slim. I told you I got attracted to your body, that's why I married you. Now you're so fat and ugly I can't even look at you. Are you the only one that has given birth? Your mates are working to get their body back. You're telling me you're trying? Try harder." Yemi became depressed and started losing her sanity. She could go days without bathing or brushing, and the house would be dirty. Her husband avoided her like a plague and only came home twice a week to see the children. Her friends, Katrina and Wealth, had pity on her. They often came around to encourage her and help with house chores. They were very supportive and stood by her. Wealth was married to Mr. Chaik, also known as Pot of Wealth, a wealthy businessman. They had no children due to health issues, and Wealth longed to have children badly. Some people are easily influenced by others' lifestyles, which can shape or break them. Morrow was a hardworking man. He worked as an HR officer in the morning and as a driver for rich men in the neighborhood at night. Despite his devotion, Katrina constantly criticized and demanded more from him. She abused him, saying, "You are just working like an elephant, no result to show. Work smart, not hard." She wasn't supportive. She nagged about their financial status and refused to get pregnant, saying, "I don't want to bring a child into this poor home. When our lives upgrade, I get pregnant. For now, don't even think of getting me pregnant. If you do, I'll abort it." Morrow was fed up. One day, Katrina went to Yemi's house to help with chores and found Wealth there. Wealth mentioned that she and her husband were traveling to Paris for their 10th wedding anniversary. Katrina was sad. That same week was her own anniversary, and Morrow had planned a trip to Obudu Mountain Resort. She went home and shouted at Morrow, "You're not man enough. My mates are going to Paris, and I'm going to Ordinary Cross River State. I'm not following you if you can't take me outside this country." Katrina began an affair with Pascal, a married man who spoiled her with gifts and money. She didn't know he was playing on her intelligence. Gradually, she started affording the expensive lifestyle she wanted. When Morrow suspected her, she lied, saying, "I'm into some online business. Since you refused to give me 500,000 Nigerian Nairas monthly as allowance, I decided to work to get the money elsewhere." Poor man. Morrow knelt down in tears, saying, "Katrina, if I've offended you, please forgive me. Why the sudden change?" He went to her friends for help. They advised Katrina to change and support her husband, but she didn't listen. She said, "You're advising me because you're not in my shoes. He who wears the shoes knows where it pinches. Your husbands are successful, mine is still struggling. I see what your husbands do for you. Mine can't even do a pinch of it, despite his various sources of income. You think I'm happy about it? I want that comfortable lifestyle." Wealth replied, "I met my husband when he had nothing. We both worked hard to get to where we are. You just got married, support him, work hard, and pray. Things will change in no time. When we were poor, your present condition was my prayer point for 7 years until a miracle happened." Yemi added, "My husband is financially stable, but am I happy in this marriage? I wish we could swap places so you'd know you can be comfortable and still bleed every day in your heart. Still, Katrina didn't listen. Pascal continued deceiving her, pretending he was single. She got pregnant for him. Pascal broke off the relationship, saying, "I don't want to ruin my happy home by having a child outside my marriage." Katrina was heartbroken. Moreau found out and left the marriage. She begged him, but he refused and moved on. He later remarried. Yemi's marriage also faced challenges. Her husband started cheating with his sales representative. He became distant and stopped caring for the family. Yemi was forced to sell fufu in the market to care for her children. His relationship with the sales rep didn't last. He wanted to make her his second wife, but she lied about traveling for her cousin's burial. In reality, she was going for her traditional marriage. He found out through a colleague and was devastated. He threatened her with death and kidnapping, but she ignored him. She relocated to Lagos with her husband, and Mr. Deo lost contact with her. Eventually, Mr. Deo begged for forgiveness, and Yemi forgave him.